I meet lots of interesting people who I want to help, and the best way for me to give back is to quickly share who they're helping professionally and who they wish they could privately or philanthropically help more. And I help you by keeping the interviews short and sweet. People in my circle can pick and choose who to directly and indirectly help with their business or charitable contributions. Who are you helping? Don't forget to subscribe or follow me on YouTube and TikTok so that they start paying me to do more interviews like these. Let's get started. What's up? I'm Dan Friedenberg, and this is for Who Are You Helping? And today I'm joined by Jay Baron Lesperance, and Baron is such a cool name. How you doing today, Jay?
I'm doing well, Dan. Thanks for having me on today. Great to be here.
So, welcome to Who Are You Helping? And I'm Dan Friedenberg, and normally I'm interviewing commercial real estate investors. I have these 15-minute format where I go through what their core competency is and what your ideal property is. And it's also that we can document our relationship for 506B purposes. So, it's very important you do that. Go to dandoesdeals.com if you are a commercial real estate investor. But sometimes people show up in my circle, just like Baron, where I'm like, hey, I want to know you a little bit better, and I want to make sure that everybody around me knows how to help this person. So, first of all, Baron, can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. Thanks, Dan. I'm Jay Baron Lesperance, the patent baron. I specialize in intellectual property law, but I also help businesses and individuals with other related legal issues, including a business and other areas that come up relating to intellectual property.
All right, beautiful. And the first question I always ask my guests is, who do you help professionally? Okay, so we already know that what you do is you help people with protecting and enforcing their what they have for intellectual property rights. But I don't know if there's an avatar in particular that you can help more, or just what sort of greater detail can you give as far as like who do you help professionally?
Sure. Well, like I help entrepreneurs and people starting businesses and building their businesses. Helping them grow, protect their brands and their ideas, and making sure that all of their intangible assets, which a lot of times are a big part of their full value of assets, is protected, and something that can attract investors and really help them get to the next level.
Good stuff. So my next question then is, who do you wish you could help more? And I haven't spoken. I'm so rude. I've been talking to Jay all this time, and instead of you. And I need to let you in on what I'm thinking for this question. When I say who do you wish you could help more, it's everybody has maybe they don't spend enough time with their kids, and that's what they're really trying to earn, and that's why we should choose the person, my guest, to help in these particular ways. But maybe there's some sort of private cause or something like that, and I'm just trying to find out, when we help my guest, who's indirectly benefiting, so we can make smarter choices with who we choose with our business dollars. So who do you wish you could help more?
Well, I think I'd like to help more. Again, it kind of goes to people that are really growing their businesses, and I think that they often get into some difficulties, whether involving intellectual property and other areas of the law, where they don't have to necessarily have the resources and the people in place to help, and so they get into difficult situations. And so I feel badly for them, because if they had reached out to someone like me sooner, it would allow things to grow much more smoothly. A lot of people talk about lawyers as problem solvers, but I like to tell people that we're also problem avoiders. And by making your life, less stressful and go more smoothly, you can have more time to do things that you really want to do, like spend more time with family, hobbies, work with charities, things like that. So, that's, I think, what I'd really like to help more is people that help them avoid those problems and lay the foundation that's really stable and allows them to do what they really want to do.
All right, awesome. And you just mentioning that, it made me think of one thing that comes out for other investors like myself, which is it hits me that like when we're involving an attorney and we're not finding some way for you to invoice us, we feel bad, and sometimes we don't want to do that, but we really want to find out our information. It's this weird balancing act, right? And if
Mhm.
everything goes swimmingly, then it seems like, oh, well, what if I'm never able to pay it back? Like the fact that you helped me, but it just hit me the angle that can be. See, like I mentioned before, I interview commercial real estate investors all day, every day, right? And so if
Mhm.
I find that I don't get any issue that everybody else is having, and that's just because I'm talking to an attorney friend of mine. If somebody turns around and say, Dan, how did you manage to navigate this minefield? Because I'm in all this trouble, I can be like, hey, yeah, you should talk to my guy.
Mhm.
So there still is definitely an opportunity, and I think that's important to emphasize, because I think people don't taking advantage is the wrong term, but I mean, like, they don't take the opportunity that's available to them to have a better business by engaging their
Mhm.
attorney more often. So,
Right.
uh, so there you go. But so actually, and that's actually the perfect segue to the next question, which is, imagine. I sometimes like to say it's like if you're sitting on Santa's lap, that that's not for everybody. Sometimes I'm like, okay, if you rub the magic lamp and the genie came out and you can ask for anything, and the genie is right there in the camera right now. How can people help you?
Well, if they could help me by, reaching out and connecting with me, and just for getting to know them better, and expanding my network. So, often a lot of people don't have a problem right now, or they don't have any issues today. But, if they do, I'm more than happy to chat and see if I can help. I always tell people that, I may not be able to help you. And, is that okay if I tell you I can't? And I think that's kind of refreshing, and that oftentimes people always try to help and be solve every kind of problem. And that's not how I operate. So if you feel that, if I feel that I can't help you, I'm more than happy to refer you to someone who can, or to get some additional assistance. But I'm not going to try to do everything, and be that one size fits all solution.
All right, awesome. And how do people reach out to help you in those ways?
Well, they can reach me at
I don't know how, but your sound just cut out as soon as you said, hey man, yeah, yeah, your sound totally cut out. You back? Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you're back.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, it says
yeah,
they
I was
can
having
reach me
something
at, and
crashed.
then it just vanished. And I'm like, uh, oh,
All right. So yeah, I can. So well, you can edit this.
right.
So
Well, yeah, exactly. So how can people help you?
well, they can reach me at 202-897-4747, or at JB Lesperance at confidantconsult.com. And I'm sure you'll put all that in the in the text description for this video too. So
For sure, for sure. And that's exactly who Baron Lesperance helps, and it's who he wishes he could help more, and how you can help him, and how you can reach out. But my last question for you, I suppose, is did you know that if people go to the YouTube channel and they hit the red subscribe button, that helps me?
I do know that because you told me. So
There you go. And it's free too, right? You don't need a credit card. You don't
that's
need
right.
any of that stuff. As a matter of fact, all it does is it means that these videos might show up in your list of suggestions. But I
Mhm.
honestly think the red button is ugly. Maybe it's just me. I know that the way to fix it is you just click on it and it turns great, and everything's so much better because it means that YouTube pays for these videos instead of me. But Baron, do you have any other reasons why somebody should subscribe to my channel?
Well, Dan, you have a lot of great information, and you're really doing something unique and interesting. So I think that's yet another reason to subscribe.
Awesome. Thanks, man. It's good talking to you. Thank you for subscribing and watching and all that kind of stuff. Talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.